Military Nation, and welcome back to the Hiram College Network. My name is Amber Thomas, and I'm alongside head men's soccer coach Dan Zemansky for the 2019 preseason interview. Hi, Coach. Welcome back.
Thanks. Good to be back.
How are things going?
I'm pretty good.
Okay.
It's been a good preseason. Guys, I think are eager to kick somebody besides themselves here and get the ball rolling, so to speak, and kick things off tomorrow.
Yeah. So speaking a little bit about the preseason, what are some things that you've been able to see, because you guys have gotten a couple scrimmages in?
Yeah. What we are trying to instill with our team here is being a very difficult team to play against, a tough team to break down, and just if the opponent scores a goal, they're going to have to earn it. And I think we're starting to get that mindset from goalkeeper out to our forwards, and I'm looking forward to this year.
Yeah. So speaking of this year, it's lucky number 7 for you. 7 years at Hiram. People always say, you're continuing to grow and learn. What are some things that last season taught you and the returners, and what are you bringing towards this season?
I think last year, very difficult from a winning perspective. Always difficult to go through a season like that. By no means that I think that we quit on the season. And I do hope that we grew from that. Just really keeping with the mindset, focusing on things that we can control. I think at times we lost sight of that, and I think have more tunnel vision, and we're focused again on those things that are going to turn some of those 1-0 losses or 2-1 losses into victories.
Yeah. So speaking a little bit about leadership, what can we see from a captain standpoint? Who are your captains this year?
The 2 captains this year are Brian Corbin and Austin Blatt. Austin was a captain last year. He's recovering from an ACL injury, but he's been around the guys. He's been great. He's helped in any role that we've put him in. I think the guys look up to him, and he's a natural leader. And Brian has kind of stepped into that role as well, and I think we're in good hands there.
Yeah. So due to graduation, you lost All-NCAC selection Richard Milford. What can we see for the returners to try to fill those big shoes?
I don't think Richard's a guy that we're going to try to replace with one guy.
Right.
I do think we have some guys in the back that collectively will be able to fill that role. Also, he was a captain off the field. I think he meant a lot to the guys, to the camaraderie, to the unity. And like I said, I don't think one person we're looking to just fill that role, but a few guys to kind of step up and make sure that that off the field, what we are talking about on the field carries over as well.
So last time we spoke, we talked a little bit about key people. You said one of those key people were Giovanni Mensa. You were expecting a breakout season for him. He finished with 5 goals, 1 assist, including a game-winning goal. What are some things that we could expect to see from him this season?
Again, to be honest, he was getting there. We have to keep Gio healthy. We got to keep him on the field. That's I think if we can do that, I think there's no reason why he can't score in the double-digit column. But he's got to stay healthy. His mind's got to be right. And I think to help do that, we need some of the other guys to pitch in, so all the focus isn't on Gio. And I think there's a Tommy Rink, there's an Ali Al-Khatib that returning from last year, as well as some freshmen coming in. That again, if they can help carry the load, that should ease Gio's burden and keep him on the field more often.
So in goal, we saw CJ Keefe predominantly, but Shelby Edwards, the freshman, now sophomore, actually got some time in goal. So kind of what can we expect to see from the goalies this season?
Those two are still battling it out. Shelby came in good shape. I think CJ as well. I think they're both looking forward to kind of pushing each other, as well as we had some freshmen come in, and I think are going to raise the bar as well and keep those guys honest and keep them alert and on the balls of their feet, so to speak, because they're going to be pushed. So I'm looking forward to who steps up, who can play that position consistently and give us what we need back there.
Yeah. So you talked a little bit about it already, the newcomers. You're bringing in 12 newcomers. I saw on picture they're full of energy. So, kind of, what can we expect to see from that group, and will we actually see some of the newcomers in goal, or?
Yeah, we have. I mean, we have a few guys here that I think are stepping in right away. They're going to come in and start for us right away. We have some other guys here that are still some new guys that are pushing for time and pushing for positions, and other guys that might not be quite ready right now that are more in development mode, but they're working hard as well. And hopefully, by mid-season or end of the season, they're able to make a contribution on the field, not just off the field or at practice. But it's a good group of guys. They seem to, like you said, they're full of energy, and they're pushing the upperclassmen for sure.
That's good. So switching over a little bit, we're going to do some Hiram fun facts.
All right.
Are you ready? Okay, so the first one. One of the original nicknames or mascots used to be A, the Farmers, B, the Trojans, C, the Bulls.
I'm going to go with Farmers.
That is correct. So the tuxedo that the Terrier wears for formal events contains fabric from the former U.S. and college president James A. Garfield. Is this true or false?
I'm going to say true.
That is correct. You're good. So Hiram has blank amount of gold medals. A, 1, B, 2, C, trick question. Hiram doesn't have any Olympic gold medals.
I know they have at least one. I'm not sure about 2, so I'm going to stick with 1.
That is true. That is all my questions. You can catch Coach Zemansky and the rest of the men's soccer team on August 30th at 5 p.m. as they take on Defiance in the Purple and Gold Classic for their kickoff of their season opener. As always, you can follow all of our sports at HiramTerriers.com and on all our social media platforms at Hiram_athletics. Until next time, see you later, Terrier Nation.